What's going on, folks? OBJ the Don coming at you with another video. I don't know if it'll be quick or not. Had some more teeth taken out the other day, so I'm still recovering from that. So I apologize if I'm not very energetic or don't seem that into what I'm gonna do my best. Thank you for everybody who's been supporting me to this point. It's been a pleasant surprise to get people, fans of all different consoles, Sony, Xbox, and Nintendo, people who have been able to come to my channel and speak with an open mind. Let me know that, even when they don't agree with what I'm saying, we can have pleasant conversations. Everybody has those crazy motherfucking fanboys in their bunch. You know what I mean? And there's nothing really wrong with being a fanboy, but being a straight up corporate slave, just willing to accept everything and anything from these corporations is just fucking crazy. You know what I mean? But I don't upload a lot, so don't really expect that. Especially at this time, I just happened to my boss gave me a little bit more time off to recuperate. But most of the times when I upload, it will be late, probably in the morning or whatever. You know what I mean? 4 or 5, sometimes in the morning, because I'm a night bird like that. And the way my schedule works out, that's how it goes. But most of the times I just want to fucking play games. But anyway, I speak when I feel there's a need to fucking speak. And this is going to be my last video on addressing this Nintendo shit. I've decided that I am going to purchase me a Switch. I'm probably not going to even be able to get one around the time they release or whatever. Because I didn't pre-order, and it's not like I'm going to just rush out there and get it, but I am going to get a Nintendo Switch because I do want to play Mario and that Mario and that Zelda. I just want more. You know what I mean? I'm a multi-console owner. I have no problem with going out buying a console for 1 or 2 games, you know what I mean? But that bitch will collect dust in the meantime when I'm not fucking playing it. And I want better from all these companies. Me going out there as a multi-console owner, which is in the minority, but Nintendo fanboys will make you seem like that, that's not the minority. There's not many people like me who will be willing to goddamn shell out that money for all these systems when they only are interested in a couple or a few games. You know what I mean? There's not many people willing to do that. Not in the casual market, not the market that makes up, most of those 55 or 56 million PS4 owners, or 28 million, 26 million, Xbox owners, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? You can assure that those 13 million Wii U owners, I own one, you can assure that those 13, 14 million Wii U owners are pretty much the dedicated, hardcore Nintendo fan base. You know what I mean? So it's like, what is wrong with wanting your company to do better? What is wrong with that? The company that you prefer, who makes the games that you prefer, exclusive games and things like that, you know what I mean, that you prefer. What is wrong with wanting more from them? That's what I don't understand. And from this past week or whatever, ever since the unveiling of the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo fanboy, the hardcore Nintendo fanboy base, they seem to think that if there's any constructive criticism that you have towards Nintendo, if you say anything that is considered criticism towards Nintendo, they seem to think you are a hater. I do not understand that shit. I don't understand that. Like, there's people, I can understand when people just say, oh, Nintendo is shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit is a shit console. It's garbage. You know what I mean? Ha 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 ha. Whatever. I can understand. You're going to always have people who just say that, but don't offer nothing else to the conversation. I sit here and I will tell you why things are fucked up. And as a Nintendo fanboy, the hardcore, I'm going to say Nintendo diehards. As a Nintendo diehard, okay, We all grew up with Nintendo. Most of us, especially my age, grew up with Nintendo. It's not like we just want to hate on your. We want Nintendo to do well. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, you got to understand that everything doesn't reside in your fucking your own bubble. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, gaming is a selfish hobby. You know what I mean? I only care about what the fuck I'm gonna play when I'm gonna play it. And true, but if you want the company that makes the games that you like to continue to succeed and be hit in the console space, to continue making the games that you like, you have to. Even though I'm not telling you to not go out and buy the system and go out there with fucking picket signs and shit like that and say, hell no, we won't go. We want gas from Texaco. I'm not saying none of that bullshit. I'm saying you can buy the system, you can do all of that, because you know what? In the long run, you as the Nintendo fan base, hardcore fan base, and me as a multi-console owner that, just happens to buy all this, new tech and shit, when, even for 1 or 2 games, we are the minority. We are not enough to actually help Nintendo sell fucking consoles. They don't need to sell the consoles to the hardcore Nintendo fan base and just those in the minority who are multi-console owners who just pretty much buy everything. They don't need to appease us. They need to do the things that bring out the people, the casuals, the market, the whole majority of the market that are just interested in basically third-party titles. You see what I'm saying? And other things. They may play some Uncharted, when it comes to the system or whatever, you know what I mean? But they don't necessarily care, you know what I mean? They may play some Gears of War or whatever, you know what I mean? But they don't necessarily care. They care about fucking Call of Duty, fucking FIFA, Madden, and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes different shit, but the majority, the casual market, they'll play like 1, 2, 3 games a year and be fine with the shit. You know what I mean? It's like an automatic defeat. It's like automatically admitting defeat. You know what I mean? Defeat. It's automatically admitting defeat. To say, well, this is the thing. This is the one thing that has really, I hate this statement. Yeah, I hate this statement. But Nintendo fanboys who are in that bubble, they like to make this statement. Well, who really plays third party on a Nintendo console? I have my Xbox One or my PS4 for that. That's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard. What the fuck do you mean? This is fact right here, y'all. This is fact. This is fact right here. Okay? Your little bubble is not enough to keep Nintendo afloat in a motherfucking console, in a console space. It's not. Your little bubble, your hardcore little bubble is not enough. You see what I'm saying? This is a fucking fact. By 13 million Wii U sold. You understand? 13 million of the motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Come on. How long that motherfucker been out? I mean, come on. I had one. You know what I'm saying? I got one. Still got one upstairs. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough to keep them afloat. You know what I mean? Everybody does not have multiple consoles. Nintendo does not have to sell the motherfuckers to us. Y'all are the motherfuckers who are going to be there day one getting the shit. But in order for the system to have legs, it has to appeal to the wider fucking audience. You know what I mean? This is a fact right here. Check it out. If I just wanted to own a PlayStation 4 console, a PlayStation console, and a PlayStation console only, I would be fucking fine. I don't have to go outside of that for shit. I don't have to. There may be other games that I would have liked to enjoy to play. And there's millions of people like that who only own one fucking console. But I have the fucking exclusives that I want to play. You know what I mean? And in between time of those exclusives, waiting for those to come out, I have the fucking big triple A, big budget triple A fucking third party titles to play to carry me over to the next exclusive. I don't have to fucking go nowhere with just the PlayStation. Okay? The same with Xbox. If you like Gears of War, Halo, Forza, you know what I'm saying? All of that, you're fine with just the fucking Xbox. Even though you may want to play some of these games on the other consoles, you're fine because you know what? You got big, major AAA titles being released on the Xbox to carry you over to the next fucking exclusives. You don't have to own another fucking console if you don't want to. You'll be fine. You understand what I'm saying? But who's the motherfucker who's always talking about I'll be fine because I got an Xbox and a fucking PlayStation? Those are the fucking hardcore crazy ass Nintendo fan base. All of these motherfuckers are fine because they got other consoles. Wouldn't you like there to be a scenario where the maker of the console that makes the motherfucking games, exclusive games that you enjoy the most, actually had all the other triple A fucking multi-plat titles on their system that would keep you busy between exclusives, you know, and you wouldn't have to necessarily own other consoles if you didn't have to? You know what I mean? So what? Everybody, they're either PlayStation fans or motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna leave PlayStation or they ain't gonna leave motherfucking Xbox. You don't know that shit. You don't know that. Every day, the world is fucking growing. You got babies born, you know what I mean? There's new people coming into the world. New kids getting raised the fuck up. You don't know what the hell they're gonna prefer. You know what I mean? If Nintendo actually puts the fucking games on their system, makes a console that is powerful enough and up to date enough. I'm not saying you got to do 4K, 8K, none of that bullshit. I mean, that's just fucking resolution. Anyway, I enjoy my 4K TV. I enjoy playing games, you know what I'm saying, in native 4K or checkerboard 4K on a fucking Pro. It's cool, but it's not like a fucking jump from standard resolution to fucking HD. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a difference. I could care less. I'd rather take more graphics. Being totally honest, I'd rather have better graphic fidelity and higher frame rates. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, Nintendo, make a fucking console that is in line with today's fucking standards. It doesn't have to be a fucking killer of a powerful fucking console. It doesn't have to be that. Make a console that is easy for anyone, third party, anyone to fucking port their game to your system, bruh. What is wrong with that? They act like Nintendo fanboys, the hardcore ones, Nintendo diehards. They act like third party or any other game except for a fucking Nintendo exclusive is a disease to the Nintendo console. And this is the thing. Okay, let's get to this shit. A Titanfall dev came out, that motherfucker, I don't know, they had some kind of look interview or whatever. This dude laughing all over the place about damn, the Switch. He was giving his thoughts on the motherfucking Switch. You know what I mean? Basically, they asked him, do you think it's not like you're going to be able to play Titanfall? Will we be able to play Titanfall 2 on the Nintendo Switch? And with the most damning words, he said, fuck no. Now, have you ever heard a motherfucking developer say fuck no to some shit? God damn. Fuck no? I mean, damn. He ain't say, well, we'll see, you know what I'm saying? Or we had to see what's going on or whatever, maybe. Who knows what the future holds? This nigga said, fuck no. I mean, goddamn. And then the automatic fucking damage control was from Nintendo fucking diehards was, well, it was a shit game anyway. That's why it ain't sell that much. Ha 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 ha. When all you know is those who fucking bought Titanfall and played Titanfall, there's been nothing but good things said about motherfucking Titanfall 2. Now you have them saying that maybe it can run, it was able to run on the 360. Titanfall 1 was and all of that, you know what I mean? But did you see how that shit looked and ran on the 360? It looked like shit. Nintendo, be mad at Nintendo. Nintendo the ones who fucking damn made this shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna call it shit. I'm just saying. And Nintendo was the ones who made the console the way it is. You know what I mean? They didn't be mad at them. He's saying that the game will not run properly on that motherfucking system. That's what he's saying. You know what I mean? And yeah, sure, you could probably fucking take all the good shit out of the game and scale it down to where, you know what I'm saying, you could try to shoehorn that shit into the system, but by the time they do all of that, it ain't gonna be fucking Titanfall no more, man. They're gonna have to call that shit something else. Why are you okay even though you're gonna purchase the system? Why is it not okay to expect and demand more? Demand to do better. Why is that not okay? If Microsoft or Sony put out a system like that, that was fucking weaker than what came before it, you see what I'm saying? Or not much of shit, not much more powerful than what the fuck came before it, and you were going to get the same experiences, basically, motherfuckers would be losing their minds. Different is not always better. Fuck being different. You know what I'm saying? Different can be good. It could be better. And I applaud Nintendo for doing that. And I do like the concept. When I had my Wii, with the Wii U, when I was playing my Wii U faithfully, the Wii U, the first thing I said about the controller was, you know what I'm saying, I would like to be able to take it, you know, because it would only let you basically remote play a certain amount of feet, you know, away from the console. So I was like, you know, it would be nice to be able to take it all the way upstairs and over here, over there in the house, because I'm not really going to take, I'm not a mobile game. Not my lifestyle is not conducive for that shit right now. So, you know, around the house, I like the prospect of that. Now, I probably would have already pre-ordered the motherfucking Switch if they had Battlefield 1 or motherfucking Mass Effect, you know what I'm saying, Andromeda coming, or any one of these other big AAA titles, you know what I mean? And to be able to have the prospect of being able to play that motherfucker, like upstairs when I don't feel like doing shit, I don't feel like coming down here, turning on the console and shit, being able to play that, them big name AAA titles on that motherfucker, you know, as well as the Zelda and Mario that I'm interested in. I'm just saying have more. Now, the prospect of being able to play those, now that shit sounds a lot better to me, and I would have fucking hit the damn pre-order button already. I would have already did it. But because you Nintendo diehards out there don't really care, and you say because I got a PlayStation and an Xbox or Xbox or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I don't need no other games on my system. You think that all that matters is you all, but you all are not the ones who are going to allow Nintendo to stay in this console space, making consoles better. You know what I mean? You are not going to be enough to keep them afloat. And stop with the nonsense of, okay, all the 3DS owners are just going to automatically come over to the fucking Switch. First of all, the Switch tablet itself is not, no, that's the thing. When people started criticism on the actual power of the console and what it was capable of, the Nintendo diehard fan base automatically said, well, it's not a console, it's a fucking fucking portable. Like, yo, The people just had an hour presentation and just told you what the fuck it is. They said it's a console that you can take on the go. It's interesting, no doubt, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not like it's brand new, like it's never been done before, like on this scale, yeah. But I mean, it. Come on, you know what I mean? It's not the best thing since sliced bread. You know what I mean? But that their automatic defense was it's a portable. No, motherfucker. They said it. Nintendo said it's a console that can be taken on the go. This is their console. Ninth gen motherfucking console. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's you can't use that defense, and you cannot think that all the 3DS owners are automatically just gonna come and pick up a fucking Switch because the tablet is not pocket size. It's not. It doesn't have the form factor of a fucking handheld, of your average handheld. And these are from what, unless people are just straight up lying. Because I remember when the PS Vita was first announced and everything. I remember all these 3DS fans and whatnot. That's gonna fail. That's gonna flop because people don't want to play. They was when PlayStation was saying they were gonna have console type games on the go. The first thing out of those 3D lovers' minds, and I had a 3DS lover minds, is that, oh, nobody wants to play console games on the go. You need short and sweet experiences. You see what I'm saying? That was the first fucking thing out of their mouths. Now you put Zelda and fucking Mario on a tablet and, oh, you know what I mean? The whole fucking damn what they call AAA titles and shit, you know what I'm saying? Console gaming. You put that shit on a goddamn tablet and now all of a sudden they done forgot all of that shit they said. 3DS lovers and PS Vita owners, most of them, you know, they love the portability of the shit. You know, you can put the shit in your pocket, you know what I mean, and keep on. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean, I'm not going to say, some of them probably are going to switch over to the Switch, no pun intended. But you can't just automatically count 60 million motherfucking 3DS owners going to come and own the Switch. My thing is, I have been here through all of this with Nintendo. I have been here. You know what I'm saying? Through the original NES. Stop saying graphics don't matter. Because if that was the case, then we would never buy new fucking systems. We would still be playing the original NES, the original fucking PlayStation, the original Xbox. Yes, gameplay matters. I would definitely say gameplay matters more. No doubt about it. But it ain't like fucking graphics don't matter. Why wouldn't you want better graphics on your system? Why wouldn't you want a system that had party track actually through the fucking system itself instead of through a fucking phone app where they are pushing these fucking parental controls hard on it for you to keep tabs on your kids and whatnot? That shows you that they're trying to market the joint to kids. They don't really give a fuck about you being an older person who grew up with Nintendo. They trying to appeal to children. But there is a problem because today's children, most of them, don't really care for the Nintendo games no more. That is an issue. And in order for Nintendo to do well, they have to make some sacrifices and change their outlook, you know, for the future if they're going to be serious about making consoles. You know, if it's a hit, if it's a hit, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But that's kind of good and bad because you know, you got the, you know, you might just have non-gamers buying the motherfucker like with the Wii. That doesn't mean that you would have continued success after that console. You know, that doesn't mean that all of them people come back. You know what I mean? And we won't know whether this thing is a success or not. But I'm gonna hope, as a purchaser of the Switch, I'm gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna hope that it does take off because maybe then, you know, more third-party developers will try to shoehorn their fucking ports, even though they probably gonna look like shit. More developers will shoehorn their ports into the Switch, you know what I'm saying, and give me some more use for it. Now, another thing is when if these developers do so, you Nintendo fanboys gotta be willing to buy the shit. What was that y'all was talking on the Wii U? Well, they gave us some bullshit ports. Well, that was Nintendo's fault. They the one who goddamn made the damn. They the ones who made the shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They made the console that way. So you had to get a fucked up port. You know what I'm saying? Buy it. If you want more third party support, support the motherfucking games. You see what I'm saying? You can't just be unsatisfied. You know you're not going to get the same level of fucking presentation that's on the Xbox and the PlayStation. So you still have to support the shit. You know what I mean? You still had to support it. That was the death of the Wii. It contributed. It wasn't the only factor, but it contributed majorly to the death of the fucking Wii U. Not having that third party support there in order to carry you over to the next exclusive. You know what I mean? And to Nintendo's developers themselves, why not step outside of your box? This is the things that mostly concerns me. I'm being selfish here. Why not step outside of your box? And even though you can continue making your Mario, your Zeldas, but why don't you try to make a little bit more, some different games yourselves? Fuck third party at this point. Make some different games that appeal to different gamers of different age groups, people who have grown out of being with Nintendo. Make some different games because I know you are talented enough to do that. You know what I mean? I know you are talented enough to do that. Look at even with Zelda. Okay, I know I done went way too fucking long. Even with Zelda, go back. I want all y'all to go back and look at the E3 2011 presentation where they had the tech demo with the Unreal Engine of Zelda running on that motherfucker. I remember seeing that joint, and I was like, yo, I'm about to get me a fucking a Wii U. That shit looked dope. That shit, it had me way more hype to play Zelda than the Zelda that's out now. And even though I want to play Zelda, that one right there, you see the graphics, you see the more, it looked like it was an older version of Zelda. I mean, that shit looked dope. How can you deny that? Well, they said it was just a tech test. Well, that's some bullshit, man. Why can't we get those type of graphics on Zelda right down now with a Nintendo console? Go back and look at that E3 2011 tech demo. You know what I'm saying? Why? I mean, I'd be way more excited to play a Zelda of that nature. Why can't I get that as a consumer? Why can't I get that? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, open your eyes. Don't fucking sit there and just take all this bullshit, you know what I mean, and just complete damage control it. You are the minority. Multi-console owners and just the rabid Nintendo fan base, you are the minority. You will not help Nintendo to succeed. In order for them to succeed, they need to appeal to the broader audience who wants more than just the Nintendo exclusives. You don't believe me? I want you Nintendo hardcore diehards to do one thing for me. Accept the challenge. Go a whole year once you get the Nintendo Switch. Go a whole year and just play on the Nintendo Switch. Don't touch your Xbox. Don't touch PlayStation. See how long you last without touching your Xbox or your PlayStation. See how long you last. Try that shit out. And then you'll understand what the fuck I'm saying. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. This is a long ass video. I apologize for that. But anyway, you like the content I provide, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, folks, OBJ the Don, signing off.